It's your boy, Po PZ, aka Lovely. I'd like to welcome y'all to All Up Big Love. Now today, we gonna be diving in it like a dolphin, y'all. But before we do, I'd like for all the returning subscribers and the new subscribers, go to the bottom of the video, hit that like button. It's free. That right there is gonna get us in the algorithm, you feel me? I like what everybody has been doing, showing support and hitting them like buttons, you feel me? We gotta run this up to at least 1,000 likes, yeah, feel me? Second and most importantly, hit that subscribe button. It's free. That right there is gonna help us get this page out, and we running this up to 5K subs. You feel me? 5K subs. When we get to 5K subs, y'all already know I'm doing that big giveaway. If y'all ain't been tapping in, make sure y'all tap in, tell a friend, and tell a friend. You feel me? Today's news, we got your boy Jeezy and Gucci. Yeah, we all, y'all know this beef been going on for a long time. You feel me? Been a long time since I was a legit. You feel me? But peep game, your boy Jeezy is under pressure right now. You feel me? They saying that basically in that case, the reason why Jeezy got off is because Jeezy had probably gave some information, some big information, for a big fish. You feel me? So for him to get off of that case, y'all, you know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of y'all probably like, man, they already talked about this millions of times, but listen, now it's new freaking evidence out that people are putting together, and especially, you know what I'm saying, Poetic Flock, I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying, we gotta send major props out to him, you know what I'm saying, so shout out to him, but he really broke that down like nobody else, you feel me? Now another, you feel me? But peep gang, your boy Jeezy, man, they saying he basically snitched on Big Meech, y'all. Yeah, snitched on Big Meech to get out of this case. Now I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of evidence about what Blue Da Vinci had to say about the whole thing and why he think that Jeezy is working with them boys. And then I would give y'all this one video, but I don't want to get flagged for it. So what I want y'all to do is follow my Instagram, not SRG, that's my old one, I'm sorry. My new Instagram is Po Lovely Plains YT. Po Lovely Plains YT. Make sure y'all follow that. And I got the video showing where a police officer, a Fed, was breaking it down, and he said that he was in the case, and he's saying what happened. So if y'all want to see a video, make sure y'all go to my Instagram, Po Lovely Plains. Plains spelled with a Z at the end instead of an S, you feel me? But yeah, if y'all want to see that video, make sure y'all go tap in with the Instagram and y'all can see that one. But yeah, man, let me go and show y'all this video real quick. Yeah.
And we pushed the record out. It was on Koch. It was getting promoted and all the shit. It was getting promoted correctly. All the numbers was right. I was like 300 and something spins a week on my BDS at the time. And I got a call from my team. It was like, bro, they talking about, it was like a Tuesday. I think it was a Tuesday if I am mistaken. I was on the road on my tour bus, and I got a call from my team, and they said that on Thursday, in 2 days, they gonna pull the record from radio if they don't get Jeezy and CTE signature. They wasn't signed off for the record. So I like, what? I'm like, all right, hold on, bro. Let me call this and blah, blah, blah. So I called it, and this wasn't the first time I called them about that. It was already mentioned before they dropped the shit. So they dropped it, and we still didn't have the signatures, and I think it was dropped on good faith that we was gonna get the signatures from Alan Grunblatt at Koch. They got the shit. They worked it out with Clear Channel or whatever, so, you know what I'm saying? So the record could stay up there, and they was telling them that they gonna have the paperwork, or however it went. But them motherfuckers, I called Jeezy, he swear up and down to God in heaven, he signed off and all this shit. But I had my signature, then my signature for BMF Entertainment as the owner. Then we had Alan Nim's signature from Koch.
Y'all gotta watch certain shit that some of these rappers be saying too, cause Blue Da Vinci might not be lying, but the way that he's doing certain little side shit while the interview is going, you could tell he's lying about something. But let's go ahead and get into the video.
And we had John Jackson, which is a fabulous name as an individual, fabulous, the artist. Then we had Skane and Clue for Desert Storm. was signed off. I had those signatures. I saw them with my eyes. Then I think I had, at this time, was Jay Brown's signature from Def Jam. He was the vice president of Def Jam at that time. I believe his signature was on my record.
Jeezy ultimately does like a polygraph test for the incident to prove that he was not the one that shot, and like he fought a case for it, et cetera, right? But at the conclusion of this, Blue Da Vinci came to the conclusion, oh, Jeezy is cooperating with the feds, and the feds is probably telling him not to do anything to help out BMF, or else he will get indicted.
And I talked to him like, bro, where you at? I'm just finna pull up. I left my tour route and drove the bus all the way to Miami to go have a conversation with Jeezy about the record being signed off. And that's when that shootout happened that I was just talking about previously. I went to talk to him about that record. That's what the conversation was about. I was coming to meet him and confront him about the shit with all of this shit with me. And as soon as we start talking, Tula was walking down the street with dreads, and they're like, oh shit, there go Jeezy, dog. And they're like, oh, and Blue, that Jeezy and Blue, nigga, that's BMF right there, nigga. Oh, bro, let us get a picture. And then my little cousin twin, big twin, he like, nah, nigga, they ain't taking no picture. You see they trying to talk, so the little, like, yeah. And then the twin fired him, boom. And that's what started that shit that ended up to the shootout. And me and him never talked about the record right there, because that fight turned into a shootout, turned into we all ran, turned into Jeezy got locked up for the gun, and then later on, Jeezy went back to have a polygraph test about that situation. That was all about that day I went to meet him to talk about why he didn't sign off on my record with me, him, and Jeezy, and they pulled it from the radio. And I believe he couldn't because the feds had jacked him and told him, nigga, if you help these niggas, and the same reason why he couldn't do the deal with us. Same reason why he couldn't put his name on the contract, because the contract ensues help to BMF, and they struck his ass down and told him they were gonna put your ass in prison if you continue to help Big Meech and Blue in that BMF shit. You gotta fully pull away from that shit. Like, there ain't nobody else stopped quitting the mob. He the only in history that just stopped claiming the mob.
Yeah, so y'all seen the whole thing. Why Blue Da Vinci think that Jeezy is a rat. You feel me? They basically saying that when he got into the little altercation, when he met up with Jeezy and they got into the little altercation, he already knew from that point on that Jeezy was ratting about something. He didn't know exactly what, but it was about something. You feel me? And like I said, that Fed, he really got what really happened, who he really ratted on, basically. But he's, you know what I'm saying, he's hitting. He's not telling you, he's just hitting. You feel me? And I'm trying to tell y'all, man, y'all gonna want to see us. So make sure y'all tap in on Instagram and make sure y'all run this video up. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, and tell a friend to tell a friend. You feel me? Hit that notification bell if y'all want to stay up to date on all the new videos that your boy posts. It's your boy, Peezy. Thank y'all for tapping in.